If you're a first-time homebuyer in Florida, this question probably has kept you up at night. Am I buying at the wrong time? The truth is, most buyers don't realize how dangerous it can be to chase the market, and waiting for that perfect time has cost a lot of people more money than buying too soon. Hey, I'm Amber, and this is Keys Please, the real estate channel your landlord doesn't want you watching. I help first-time home buyers cut through the noise so that you can actually buy a home that you can afford and love. If you've been wondering if now's the right time, you're not alone. Let's break it down together. A lot of first-time home buyers right now are stuck between two fears. I'll wait until the interest rates drop. I'll wait until prices come down more. On one hand, waiting for rates to drop sounds like the smart thing to do. But the second they do, more buyers flood into the market. That extra competition often sparks bidding wars, which pushes the prices right back up. So the savings you thought you would get at a lower rate could be eaten alive by a 20 to 30K more for the house itself. On the other hand, waiting for prices to drop has risks too. Yes, we're seeing sellers reduce the prices today, but if rates stay high while insurances and taxes climb, those lower prices may not have the monthly payment feeling easier. You might lock in a cheaper house, but still struggle with a monthly payment that's heavier than you expected. Either way, waiting doesn't guarantee relief. It just shifts one risk from one side to the other side of the equation. Here's the wild part. Affordability can flip on you almost instantly. A single quarter point drop in rates could bring thousands of new buyers back into the game, and suddenly the house you were eyeing isn't just your dream home, it's on 10 other people's radar too. That means fewer negotiating wins for you. Seller paid closing costs, price reductions, or even time to think before making an offer. Those perks exist today in a softer market, but they can vanish the second the demand jumps. So, while you're waiting, someone else could swoop in, lock in a home, secure the terms that disappear once the crowd shows up. Some buyers try to play both sides. I'll wait until the rates go down and prices drop. But here's the truth. The odds of those two lining up perfectly are almost zero. When prices dip, it usually is because demand is weak. When often means rates are higher, the rates dip, the demand surges, and prices climb. If you hold out for that mythological perfect moment, you could end up stuck renting longer, watching affordability slip further away, and waiting for something to happen that almost never happens. And in the meantime, you're still paying your landlord's mortgage instead of building your own equity. So does that mean it's all hopeless? Not at all. The truth is, there's never a perfect market, but there's always a way to make it the right time for you. Because while you can't control interest rates or exactly where prices are going to land, you can control how prepared you are, the lender you work with, and the strategy you bring to the table. And here's the hopeful part. Right now, in this shifting market, buyers actually have more negotiating power than they realize. Things like seller credits, concessions, and even repairs, those are on the table today in ways they just weren't when the market was red hot. The key isn't waiting for the perfect storm to pass. It's learning how to navigate it, and with the right guidance, so you can come out ahead. You don't win at real estate by trying to time the market. You win by focusing on what you can actually afford today. That means not just looking at the top number on your pre-approval letter, but digging into the real monthly costs you can safely live with. And that's where a good lender makes all the difference. They'll factor in things like your current and projected property taxes because those aren't static. They rise as home values rise. They'll also make sure that you're looking at realistic insurance quotes, especially here in Florida where the coastal coverage can be a big swing factor in affordability. And if you decide on a home in an HOA or a condo community, those fees can change everything. A strong lender will actually communicate with your agent, and your margins are tight, so we'll know up front whether there's room for those fees and what the max might look like. That way, There aren't any nasty surprises or heartbreak later when you've already fallen in love with a house. The truth is, you can't control the Fed. You can't control insurance hikes or HOA policies, but you can control your budget, the lender you choose, and how honest you are with yourself about your lifestyle. Kids, pets, hobbies, and savings goals, all of that matters just as much as the mortgage itself. And here's the bigger picture. Every month that you're paying rent, you're basically paying 100% interest. That money goes straight into your landlord's mortgage and their equity, not yours. When you buy, even if rates feel high, part of every payment is going back into your pocket through equity and long-term wealth. Renting builds their future. Buying builds yours. When you've got clarity on your numbers, the fear of what if rates change or what if prices move, becoming less paralyzing because you're no longer waiting for the market to make things perfect, then you're building a plan that protects you no matter what happens. And if you're planning to stay in your home for 5 years or more, these short-term dips and swings matter a whole lot less in stability and comfort. You'll ride out the ups and downs. Build equity instead of paying rent. And give yourself the peace of mind that renting just simply can't. So here's the bottom line. Waiting for the perfect time could cost you more than you think. Prices and rates usually don't play nice together. And every month you spend renting, you're building your landlord's equity instead of your own. The good news, you do have control. And it starts with knowing your comfort number. Partnering with a lender who looks beyond the surface and building a plan that works for your life, not just your loan. If you're ready to stop playing the waiting game, I've put together a free home savings tracker that helps map out exactly what realistic for your budget looks like. You'll find the link down below. And if you'd rather skip the guesswork and talk it through, you can schedule a call with me directly at any time. The link is down there as well. Don't wait for the market to change. Let's make a plan that changes your future. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe so that you don't miss next week's video.